Hey guys, good morning. Coach Jen T here. Today, I just wanted to go over some tips on if you are like strapped for time and you feel like you're struggling really to make time for yourself, to make healthy meals, and to really eat well. Oftentimes, when we eat better, we have more energy, we're able to tackle the day much better. And yes, life does happen. We get tied up with work, we get tied up with family issues. Maybe we end up getting sick and it kind of holds us back a little bit from making time for healthy meals. So today we're just going to go over like 10 tips on how to still eat healthy ish if you are more strapped for time, because that's one of the biggest struggles that my clients have is, we're busy with work. Maybe you're a teacher and like right now, Monday through Friday, school is crazy. And the only time you have maybe is a sliver of time on Sunday. Or I have another client who has company all the time. And she's constantly struggling with making healthy choices because she's got company all the time, she doesn't have as much time to make healthy meals for herself. So everyone has different challenges. I have another one that has like kids and they're very busy. And when you're busy juggling work, if you're a full-time mom and you've got your kids that you're taking from activity to activity and you're trying to get their homework done, it can really hold us back from making that time. So it truly is about making time, and a little bit of effort goes a long way. It might feel a little challenging at first, but it's really worth it when you look at the long-term health benefits of making time to make healthier meals. So number one is to meal prep. A little bit of planning, as I say, I'm like a broken record. A little bit of planning, you guys, goes a long way. So whether you're taking a little bit of time on a Sunday to meal prep, you don't have to necessarily like make individual compartments of food in a container that's like a meal, but you can like prep different items. Try to get some protein items made. Try to prep up some veggies, whether you're cutting them up. Maybe you're roasting a whole pan of like sweet potatoes or squash. Any kind of prep makes it super easy as you move into the week ahead, whenever you may find that you do have less time to make healthy meals. Number two is make healthy snacks your friend. Have things like you can have nuts, you can have like a quick on the go protein bar. If you're looking for like a less processed protein bar, like RX bars are really nice because they have more whole food ingredients. Have like some of those core power protein shakes or any kind of shake, like grab and go. It's like a pre-made protein drink that you can just grab and have with you. So when you're really in a pinch, having those snacks on hand can really help. Keep them in your purse. If you have time and you have a little cooler packed lunch pail or zipper bag, you can like put some snacks in that and just always have that with you. Number three is, especially this time of year, you can use a slow cooker and make like meals in bulk. Things like soup, things like chili. You can make a pot roast in the slow cooker. I was recently getting my hair done by my cousin, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, I love that I don't even need to think about dinner because dinner's already in the crock pot." And I'm like, yes, that is amazing. So using your crock pot or your slow cooker is just a great way to like set it, forget it for the day, and have meal not just for the night or the evening, but have it for leftovers to enjoy for reheating and eating later for lunches and whatnot. Number four is to choose whole foods. Again, this is another broken record I say all the time. Whole foods for the win. You want to make sure that you're loading up on the vegetables and fruits. And the great thing with whole foods is they take no preparation really. If you buy things like baby bell peppers, or if you buy like mini cucumbers or carrots, like baby carrots, or different kinds of fruit like an apple, you don't need to do any prep, and they're loaded with fiber to help keep you full, especially if you pair it with protein. And the more whole foods you get, the more vitamins and minerals you're providing your body, and you're naturally just going to crave less of the other things that might come your way, like swinging into a drive-through or grabbing the bowl candy from the bowl at work, or maybe at the end of the night, you're having a hankering for something sweet. It's going to keep you from overeating because you have filled up on those convenient produce items like fruits and veggies. Number 5 is to stay hydrated. Your brain actually can't differentiate between hunger and thirst. So if you're feeling hungry, ask yourself how much water you've had for the day. Grab a sip of water, fill up your water bottle, and drink water to keep your brain thinking that you're actually not as hungry as you really were. Number 6 is to pick out a few quick and healthy breakfasts that work for you. This might be like making a protein shake ahead of time the night before that you can just grab and run out the door. It could be things like overnight oats are really popular because they're loaded with healthy carbs and fiber. And you can add like Greek yogurt protein powder. If you simply Google like quick overnight oat recipes, that's a really quick grab and go. You can boil eggs. Boiled eggs make great snacks, but if you boil eggs, it also makes a great grab and go breakfast if you need to. So having like that short list of what works for you for quick breakfast can really help you stay on track. And starting your day with lots of protein can really keep you on point, energized, blood sugar regulated for the entire day. Number 7 is to, if you are forced to get takeout, try to make your takeout options a little easier, smarter for yourself. Have like a list of 5 go-tos. If you do need to go out, take the thinking out of it because you already know it's pre-planned. This is what works for you. This is what makes you feel your best. For example, like I know Chick-fil-A has like grilled nuggets. You can go to Chipotle if you're forced to go out, and you can really make healthy decisions there, adding like beans and greens to your meals. 86 This, which is local in my area, they have really good quality ingredients, and you can get like really good salads or burrito bowls. I haven't been to Wendy's in a really long time, but I know a long time ago they used to have half-size salads, and they had like chicken and cranberry and apple, which was decent. Like if you're forced to go out, what beats a cheeseburger and fries or a slice of pizza at the convenience store? Ask yourself that question and just look for those better options. And when it comes to dining out, same thing. Have like your go-to restaurants where you know what you like to order that like makes you feel, satisfied. You got to enjoy what you want, but maybe it's a little bit of a better choice, revolving around the protein and veggies first if you can. Number 8 is practicing portion control. No matter how healthy you're eating, if you're not having the appropriate amount of portions for yourself, it's going to be really hard to like manage your weight. Overeating can cause weight gain. So no matter whether you're eating like cake or salad, like really focus on portions. And one way you can do that is to simply slow down your eating and really be mindful of your actual true hunger, and just eat until you're satisfied, but not overly full. Number 9 is to keep a food diary. Whether you're writing on old school pen and paper, just writing down your food, it's simply a tool to bring awareness. That is one of the tools that we use in my coaching program. It's not like a requirement, but a lot of my clients find like, I had a lady that started maybe 6 weeks ago, and she's like, you know what? I don't judge myself when I go over my calories or when I don't make the best choices, or if I do a day where I'm not tracking. But she said, I feel like truly tracking is just bringing awareness. It's without judgment. It's just collecting information of your intake. So you might start to notice trends over time. If you're tracking all week, you're like, whoa, on this day or this specific time, I'm eating way more calories than I really need to fuel my body. Or you might find that you're really either overdoing it on your grams of fat, or you're totally not hitting your protein and you need to add more protein in your diet, which is the most common thing that we find. Or maybe you're getting like 2 to 3 grams of fiber for the day when you should be getting like 25 to 30. So it's just, tracking is just an awareness tool. There are plenty of food tracking apps out there. We use Macros First, which is free, but you can also use MyFitnessPal, and having like a coach to help guide you on where you should be can really help you stay on track. And again, if you just write down your food, write down your drinks for your personal use, it really can bring that awareness. It kind of makes, if you have to write down your food, you won't be like maybe mindlessly munching as much in the evening when you're making dinner, or it might make that second serving of food at dinner time or the extra bag of chips or whatever after dinner, it will make it less tempting because you know that you have to keep yourself accountable and write your food down. Number 10 is to not skip meals. This is a hard one, especially when you're busy. A lot of my clients are like, I don't know where the day went. I barely ate all day. And then at the end of the day, it gets you feel like hangry, you feel famished, your blood sugar's out of whack. So try your hardest to really schedule in meals. And if you take your protein target for the day and simply divide it into like 3 meals, really try to aim for a third of your protein at each meal. Or, maybe less than that, and really incorporate like a protein snack into your day, because if you're prioritizing protein at each meal and not skipping those meals, your blood sugar is going to be so much more regulated, and you're going to feel so much better at the end of the day. And you're going to notice that you're seeing like progress as far as like if your goal is weight management or fat loss or muscle gain. So just really stay focused on making time for those meals, and making it work for you. If you have like a super busy schedule, it might be that on your work day, your lunch is like a protein shake that you simply sip on, maybe a couple, veggie sticks on the side that you can just munch on when you have time. You've got to learn to just like pair your meals with other things that you're doing when you know that your current schedule might be a little crazy. That's it. That is it. If you guys have any questions or there's any other specific things that really work for you when you're strapped for time, feel free to share in the comments or just message me, and I'm happy to like share those tips with the people in our group. I hope you guys have a good day.